So our story starts back in 2016, and we found out that David had lead poisoning, and we took him to a specialist because the standard medical doctor said it wasn't high enough to do anything about it. Then our second little guy ended up with lead poisoning as well, and in the midst of dealing with their things, I was diagnosed with Lyme disease, and the treatment was working, but with Lyme disease, when the treatment's working, it actually makes you sicker before you get better, very much like cancer and chemo treatments. And I was really horribly sick for a long time. I'm still in the midst of treatment. A year later, I'm functioning a lot better on a daily basis than I was. But diving back into dealing with the kids, we've been working on lowering their lead levels this entire time. You know, lead poisoning has led to brain inflammation in David and has affected his behavior. And he has had symptoms of sensory processing, of ADHD, of aggression, and as we are chelating him, those symptoms are improving and they're all going away because they're rooted in that lead poisoning. Lucius has been very speech delayed with his lead poisoning, and as we chelate him, his language is improving and he is finally learning things like, he's 3 now and he's finally starting to put together his ABCs and he's making full sentences, and that's huge progress for him because at 19 months he was nonverbal. This summer then my husband got diagnosed too with Lyme disease, and adding his treatment in to what was already an overwhelming schedule has been really hard. But everything we're dealing with is out of pocket. Our insurance won't cover any of our expenses, and he's been working as hard as he possibly can, picking up as many overtime hours as he can. I'm working as much as I possibly can, but we're falling behind and we just don't have enough to keep going, and I need to get my kids healthy. Seth is anticipating a year to 2 of treatment, so he's about 6 months in, so we're looking at another 6 to 18 months with him, but he will continue working with Dr. Green, and every 2 months he has a visit and they adjust medications and herbals and they work their way through things to be the most effective at that time.